north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. And his first pass falls incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Escapes the pocket. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and 10. 19 Tigers.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
They connect on the deep shot. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Seattle.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's go now. 18.
First down throw here for Milrow. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 6 the Eagles. 19 Tiger.
Ooh, without much time left on that play clock, Coach Mike McDonald calls a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Come on. Hey! Gotta be lying.
Morton the motion man. Here's Milrow to throw. Not like this. An interception ends that drive. Chuck Clark has it. All right, already seen how the rain can affect a game, and we might see it influence the offensive game plans for both of these teams moving forward. I know you played in a lot of this in your day, Brock.
Yeah, and you know what's funny, Kate, is a lot of times we talk about the grip, right? That's a natural thing with the gloves, with the quarterback. But it can also be vision. That rain, when it's coming down like this, can really make it tough to see.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Wide left. We need
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Warren once more. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Rodgers from the gun. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. Hits him on the in route. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Pistol now for Milrow. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. That pass is caught by Horton. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they just give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
65, 65.
Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They have it on 3rd and 5.
70, 70.
Milrow from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's another Seahawks first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Staying with Walker. Through the middle. Escapes a defender. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Hey, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of... ...21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And they get this down to the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Steelers have a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First down throw here by Rodgers. Complete out to the right side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
4 yards. That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Let's go. Top 50.
Now it's Milrow. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Short phrase drops. This one's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
19. Back row 80. Ready.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air, Milrow. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Milrow throwing again now on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got two options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck in the run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Milrow to throw on 4th. Fits it through the middle. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll start the drive with Warren. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A 28-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Rodgers going to throw on first. Hits him on the out route. And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that we said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
"19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Milrow with it on first. On the move, headed right. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, ready.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, Seattle.
Here we go. Set. Gravity Lions. Stop low, 18.
From the gun, Milrow. Lasers this one deep down the middle. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Boswell able to knock it through. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. A run for Ward here to start the third. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. This finds Austin, complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Warren here from the gun. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. Working quickly here. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Imagine the weather's playing a role here. Instead of trying a field goal, they're going to go for this.
Plant.
4th down now, Rodgers. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st down throw here from Milrow. That's dropped underneath. Walker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Goes to the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun now for Milrow. That's low and bounces short of his man. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Hits his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Set. 19, Charger. 19.
They send a man in motion. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's fallen down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. Shaheed motioning right. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And hopefully they don't come to regret using all 3 of theirs so early in the half. Well, it would have been a long field goal in the rain, Brock, so instead of trying that, they're going to go for it. Trying for it with Milrow. Connection made to Shaheed. He dodged the tackle. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Looking quickly here.
50 Vikings, 50 Vikings. 19 strikes, Panther 11, Panther 11.
First and goal.
From the red zone on first. He rolls to his right. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you continue. You've worked on it all week. Continue.
And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks start the second half with some needed points. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks cut it to a field goal game.
Seahawks 14. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. He'll start on the ground here with Warren. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Now an inside give to Johnson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Headed out right. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready up.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Let's go.
That's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And Milrow goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment, made at the perfect time for the first down.
And you just get the play off. Completes, it's Horton. And they get this down to the 28. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Pistol now for Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. There time right. He can run it. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
So that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down. Desperation time here. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Ready.
And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. 2nd down coming up.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Warren running between the tackles. That's a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now they have 3rd and short.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 43. Now with Warren. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Rodgers from the gun. By Warren out of the backfield. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers needing 4 points. First down from the 42. Now Rodgers. Dumped off to his running back. Down the sideline inside the 30. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me. with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback's numbers, and you can find a complete.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Seahawks 21. First Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
10, 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 tight, 19.
Back to throw. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Gain of 14.
Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes again. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They've got to keep moving quick here. Setting up to pass. He rolls to his right. Taking off with it again. And they bring him down around the 34. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw it.
34-yard line.
Chased out to his right. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Offense up to the line fast.
3 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
And they spike it with time left for one play. 5 seconds to go. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. He didn't get enough into it, so
Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so it's getting kinda hectic. Too many years on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, once for breakfast. 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Swift for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it get slapped. It's so rugged. So right. It's so right. It's so rugged. It's so right. It's so right.
Yeah, hey, down with my brothers. Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Man, these talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down. Like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget to get about who really do this, bruh, for real. It's so rugged. So right. It's so right.
Killer Cali, go coast. That you like a lot of to the flipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur. Costa Nostra, stick up to your nose. This rolling stone and no loner. California, ill as pneumonia when we come for you. With that villain's aroma peeling out. Spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers now. Pulling the out to show you, but the brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain. So you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game coded in polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya. Because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the roller. It's so rugged. So right. It's so
My haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Maybe if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it. All these on my true first, no dribber. These always talking pillar. Thing like scissor. Like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzock, wouldn't wanna be ya.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Maybe if I'ma go to date with ya.
I had a
to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt, this life ain't got no ceiling like